Hello and welcome to the Central Asian University podcast. We are happy to announce a very successful partnership in terms of coding from zero course, which we are launching at Central Asian University together with our partners.
You need skills, you need will, and a little bit of luck to be successful in the job market.
It's most important to have the quality education, to give students a good and updated information and learning materials.
Konstantin, if you can talk a little bit more about the contents of the course and why it is so valuable.
Our goal in this course, Coding from Zero, is to give students enough knowledge to get a job in 5 or 6 or 7 months.
So basically, it's not just coding, they also get some soft skills to get employed in the end, right?
Currently, above 40% of the SkillWill students are employed.
3 of the best students get employed in Georgia, so they get to travel.
In our case, based on SkillWill's experience in Georgia, Azerbaijan, and Italy, we have students from 14 to 62. If you're a good student, after the Coding from Zero course, you can develop by yourself.
Hello and welcome to the Central Asian University podcast. I am delighted to introduce 2 of our guests today, Konstantin and Georgy, who are representatives of SkillWill Neo University. And we are happy to announce a very successful partnership and cooperation in terms of coding from zero course, which we are launching at Central Asian University together with our partners. Guys, I'm very happy and delighted to see you here. How are you today?
Thank you so much, Alexei. We are actually even more delighted to be here.
Thank you.
Together with you in Tashkent, in Uzbekistan. Thank you so much for hosting us, and we are very excited for this opportunity.
Excellent. Costa?
It's a great pleasure to be here. I think I'm absolutely sure that this is a good start of great cooperation of Georgian and Uzbek education systems.
So let's explain to our students what all of this is about. I know that Georgy is the mastermind behind SkillWill and Neo University in Georgia. Georgy, what brought you there, and what is the main goal and the main concept behind the whole project?
Thanks, Alexei. So, the idea actually first came to me when I was doing my computer science for MBA's course at Harvard Business School, where basically we were getting a crash course on computer science, and then the idea came into fruition first in 2021, when we launched the course for the first time in Georgia, and the biggest thing is, nowadays the demand for talent in technologies all over the world is very high. These professions and tech skills are in high demand, both in the Western world and actually in the East as well. So at SkillWill, we aim to equip our students with the skills necessary for them to be part of this job market of the future, which I think has already arrived. So actually, hence the name SkillWill, because you need skills, you need will, and a little bit of luck to be successful in the job market of today.
Excellent. And I know that your project actually is very successful, not just in Georgia, but you also have students from some other countries.
Yeah, for sure. We went international after 1 year, and we did launch in Azerbaijan, where we have some students, and in Italy as well. And Uzbekistan is the third country where, of course, in partnership with Central Asian University, we are looking forward to help Uzbek youth become part of the tech job market.
And this is great, actually. I know that the course that we're launching, Coding from Zero, is very localized, although it's international. It's got European accreditation, and it's got local accreditation in every country, but it's also localized and basically delivered in Uzbekistan in Uzbek, in Azerbaijan in Azeri, in Italy in Italian, and in Georgia in Georgian. So how did you come up with the idea, and does it help students to get better skills? I don't know. Does it give them a competitive advantage?
So the idea of the course, is we call it from zero to hero, right? So the idea of the course is to provide solid foundations in the tech field. On the one hand, take them through foundational concepts in software development, in programming, on the one hand, and also on the other hand, to give them opportunity to do some hands-on work, to build some websites so that they are able to see like the fruits of their work as soon as possible. So that's basically the two ideas of the course, and two intended learning outcomes of the course, if you want, in the academic language. And in terms of the language, I think it helps because when you are tackling something new and it's also in a foreign language, it's twice more important. So at least we are helping with the challenge of the language. But also at SkillWill, we also offer language courses in collaboration with the Cambridge University. So if our students feel like they need help with the English language, we can provide it as well. But I think as an introductory, as a foundational course, it really helps that the students are able to learn in their own native language.
And this is great. And I know that Konstantin is working heavily on making sure that the course is always updated, up to date, got all the licensing and accreditations. Konstantin, if you can talk a little bit more about the contents of the course and why it is basically so valuable and students want to take it to get employed.
Once again, thank you very much for invitation and for this question. Quality is in education is the most important thing, and especially in tech education, it's most important to have the quality education to give students a good and updated information and learning materials. So we make sure every day that our content is updated and oriented on demand, which is on the job market and what companies demanding from students and future specialists and future developers in this case. So we work hard on national, local, and international levels. We validate our programs with international companies from the United States, from the Spain. Also, as you mentioned, we have the European accreditation, European Agency for Higher Education Accreditation, EAHIA. What means EAHIA accreditation in SkillWill's case is that the standards we have in the learning process and the standard we have in our content is high and is enough to have to get a job internationally in the European countries, in the United States, Australia, etc. So yeah. What about content? Content is oriented on the concrete job descriptions, which are demanding, on which is high demand internationally. So our goal in this course, Coding from Zero, is to give students, as Georg mentioned, to give students enough knowledge to get job in 6 or 7 months after they graduate from Coding from Zero course. They have enough skills, enough knowledge, tech knowledge, and also the soft skills to get job, to have the good interviews with potential employers, etc. So yeah, that's all. We work hard. We check everything. We have the intense communication with developers, and team leads in international companies, as I mentioned, from Spain, Italy, or United States, and make sure that our content is updated, are oriented on the real demands, and our students are equipped with the relevant and most important skills.
Skills. Okay, great. Georgi mentioned the learning outcomes, speaking the academic language.
Yeah.
So these skills, what is it? What is the list of skills that students are going to get in the end?
You know, on the one hand, if you are in tech industry, you need to have the tech knowledge, how to write codes, how to set websites, etc., etc. But if you don't have soft skills to sell yourself, your knowledge, and to make employers sure that you are the relevant and the best candidate for the job position, it's nothing. So at SkillWill, we pay a lot of attention to give students the soft skills like how to build their CVs, resumes, how to build their portfolios, how to be ready for the interviews. We have the simulation interviews for them to make sure that they are ready for job interviews, etc. So how to use AI in practice, the AI tools, I mean, how to build their portfolio with the help or with assistance of AI tools, how to use efficiently the different applications, artificial intelligence give us. So yeah.
So basically, it's not just coding; they also get some soft skills
Yes.
to get employed in the end, right?
Yeah.
And I also know that kind of the portfolio building is embedded into the program. Can you talk a bit more about how many projects are they working on and what are the projects about? So in the end, when they get employed, they can actually sell it to their potential employers.
Yeah, this course is based on the practical works and the practical projects. So from the very beginning, from the first lecture, the students starting working on not only the theoretical materials, but they are starting working on the practical projects. So they are getting ready by the end of the course to have the at least one big project done to indicate it in their portfolios, because for the employers it's important to get developer with the theoretical knowledge, but also with the experience of the practical working. Yeah, it this is a first what this course gives students with tech knowledge, tech skills. Also, they have the good at least one good project for their portfolios.
So to sum it up, basically, they go from zero to hero,
Yeah.
and the hero has already projects in the portfolio,
Uh-huh.
very well built CV, employability skills, knows coding,
Yes.
programming, can develop websites, so open for the job market, can go and find employment in companies, right?
Absolutely.
Great. Georgi, do you have any success stories like of students who graduated from this course, maybe in Georgia or Azerbaijan? And where are they now?
Absolutely. It's for example in Georgia, it's almost 10,000 students that have already been through different skill courses. Of course, we are starting with just one course in Uzbekistan, but I'm pretty sure that we are gonna expand into other things. So yes, we regularly measure our employment rate, our success rate of our students, and currently it's above 40%. So about 40% of the skill students are employed, and yes, they work for various organizations. For example, we have some of our students that work at EPAM. EPAM is a large multinational software development / consulting company, right? So, and also in terms in terms of the Georgian reality. We do have our cybersecurity graduate that went on to do an internship at the National Bank of Georgia, which is the country's central bank. So yes, for sure, there is a lot of bright young individuals who have had a successful career launch. But also, it's important to mention that often we have some career changers, we call them. So these are the guys and the girls that want to try something new, want to change their profession. For example, they may be ex-lawyers or ex-actors or something like that. So and the skill has been a good jumpstart, a good way for them, to, on the one hand, to still work and earn money in their old job, but also get new skills and learn something new. Also, just to touch upon like the specifics of the course that we were discussing previously with Konstantin. So the course we were talking about right now is focused on web development, on the foundations of web development. So students, specifically on the technical side, the students get HTML. They learn HTML, CSS, PHP, and also some WordPress as well. But you may think that this is maybe outdated or maybe not the most modern technologies, which they are not. But mind you, over 95% of world's web today is based on PHP. So as a foundation, we believe it's great. And then also, if you want to move in the different directions, we do have some other front end web development framework courses, such as React, for example. We also have some backend courses in different programming languages like Java, like Python as well. So that's kind of the things we cover. And also, if it turns out you are not good at coding necessarily, and maybe you are not enjoying it that much, but you still want to be in a tech sector, right? So you can still learn UI UX design. You can become a quality assurance tester as well, or IT project manager. So there is also different tracks. So I think it's important that you do the foundations. You understand, what tech is all about, how it works, how software products are created, which is also part of this course. And then you choose your career path well informed.
So basically, after completing this 7-month course, they can further kind of subdivide and choose their pathway and then continue working there.
Absolutely.
Actually, talking about this, our students know that part of our cooperation and collaboration is that 3 of the best students get employed in Georgia, so they get to travel. Well, when you're an IT person, traveling, and it's a very international profession, right? What kind of advice would you give to them? What should they do to become the top 3 students on the course?
When you are an IT person, you can work remotely as well. But we are glad, but we'll be glad, of course, to host and to have students from Uzbekistan with us in Georgia, for sure. What they have to do is they have to work hard. They have to follow the program, make sure that they do all the tasks and they submit them on time. And as SkillWill, we have our own student success managers that and task of the student success manager, it may sound banal, but make sure that the students are successful, right? So how do they do that is, they check on the progress of students. They see if they've been attending the classes, if they've been submitting their homework, if they've been attending their project team meetings, and so on and so forth. And they work with the students on a regular basis to follow up and to make sure that nobody is slacking.
Yeah, you already mentioned it. That the course is for those who want to change their career, right? Those who are interested in programming and so on, because it starts from zero basically.
Yeah.
But how would you kind of describe the ideal student on that course? So who can enjoy it? And the way it's taught, because it's online, right? It's online, so you do it from the comfort of your home and so on. So how would you describe a good student, successful student on the program? Just a general portrait.
You know, when you are talking about students, people imagine that student is a young person. But in our case, based on SkillWill's experience in Georgia, Azerbaijan, and Italy, we have students from 14 to 62. It's very different, very big range.
Big range of ages,
range-
yeah.
ages. So the best student is a student who working hard to be ready to working hard. So if you want to change your profession or career, we have success stories about the emergency doctor who decided to change his life, his career, and got our coding from zero course. After that, he continued learning UI UX design. So now he's one of the team leader in one of our partner companies. But the best student is a student who really realized that he or she want to change his career in a short period to get job, to get soft skills, to get ready for international experience. So if you want to be the best in tech education, tech sector, you need to be updated, to open for new opportunities, for new knowledge, and to have good network. SkillWill's best experience, one of the best experiences, is that we create international network with our students, with our alumni, with our partners. So after completion of the course, you have opportunity to get job or paid internship, and also good membership of the biggest network in tech education in our region. So best student is who is involved, who is engaged actively in the learning process and getting ready every day for his or her future career in tech sector. So you don't need to have the tech knowledge before starting the course, or even the knowledge of math or any other technical subjects. You can be the nurse, or can be the doctor, or a consultant in the local store or something like that. But you can decide by yourself that you want to get better job, better income, and you are ready to spend 7 months and plus 7 months or so if you want to have the deeper
knowledge in a
knowledge.
particular area.
Yeah, but what we're talking about now is a coding from zero. After completion this course, you can be the freelancer also. You can get the first job in tech industry. After that, it's up to you how you continue. Stop studying and in informal education, and decide to make some self development programs or something like that, or continue studying with us. We offer them, and we how to advise them to continue with us, but it's not necessary. If you're a good student, after the coding from zero course, you can develop by yourself. So
Yeah. And actually, in the modern world, everything is developing so fast, you just can't keep up. These AIs appearing, and it's just not just text, like ChatGPT and so on. There are so many alternatives, and the video generation, image generation, and so on, and it improves basically every week. You see some sort of updates. So for those professionals who don't want to change their career, but they actually want to develop in that direction, just to learn how to keep up with the developments of the technology, would that course be beneficial?
Georgy was talking about about the CSS, HTML, or
Mhm.
WordPress, but this course also contains the AI tools. We integrated AI lectures in the Coding from Zero course because, you are right. It's very important in the modern time that you to have knowledge about AI technologies, AI applications, the blockchain technologies, etc.
Mm.
Without that, you can't become the good or competitive specialist in tech education, or not tech industry.
Yeah, any area basically you
Yeah.
must know it
Yeah,
these
so
days. Yeah.
we thought a lot about that. Uh, we were thinking how to improve and update in this direction our course, and integrated some modules related to AI technologies, blockchain technologies, cryptocurrency, etc. So our students have opportunity to get knowledge not only about coding from zero and web development, but also AI technologies also.
Okay, excellent. And I know that this is first cooperation with Uzbekistan through the Neo University and SkillWill.
Yeah.
What are your expectations from this? What do you
Yeah.
want to see kind of as a product of all of that?
No. So uh, we are super excited about this, and I've actually been met with some officials from the I think it's called Digital Transformation Ministry.
Okay.
You have here in Uzbekistan, right? So I love the meeting because uh, what the official told me is that like he has a personal KPI of having 400,000 Uzbek nationals who will enter the tech sector over several years. He has this KPI, and I think it's really it matters a lot that it's even on the government level there is this policy that the government wants Uzbekistan to become a skill-based economy, and they want to be highly skilled intellectual workers. And I think after that meeting, I was pretty sure that we can do a great job here in Uzbekistan. And I think together with CAU and SkillWill, we can make our own our own contribution to this official KPI of several 100,000. So we are excited to do that, and maybe we can help them with 10-20% of this KPI together with CAU. And I think the country has amazing potential, and all we need to do is just to get our hands what do you call this, like, something like this, and get to work, and get the job done.
Okay, excellent. Actually, mentioning this, the government initiatives, I know that Georgia is also striving to be a high-tech nation, and I know, Georgy, that you and through your companies, you do try to contribute to that. How successful were you in Georgia?
In Georgia, Georgia actually adopted some changes in the legislation, in the tax code as well. Back in like 5 years ago to try and promote the tech sector. And myself together with my business partners, we actually founded a company which was an IT outsourcing company back in 2017, I think, and it has been a while. It has
8
been
years
more than
now,
yeah,
Yes,
and we were able to grow the company up to like nowadays it has over 1,000, like 1,200 more staff. And they serve clients all over the world, in the EU, in the US, in the UK, and myself, I have exited. But this was like one of the most successful cases in terms of like a homegrown, a Georgian IT outsourcing company becoming successful and going outside into the Western markets. We do have like companies like AirPump, for example, or US companies that have entered the Georgian market. Our company, it was called Shubitidze, and nowadays it's acquired by a big Spanish group making science. That company was created by us, and today it's one of the Georgia's leading IT outsourcing companies.
Excellent. Well, we hope our students will become the fabric of all of this and also will help to develop not just the country, but first of all themselves, right? So to boost their careers or to change their careers or to learn something new in the tech area.
Sure.
Can you briefly outline why do students choose to study SkillWill and study online?
I'll give a little bit of a long answer. So, why the name Neo University, right? So I get I get this question asked often. So, if we can make a parallel between in the financial sector, so we have this traditional banking sector with the buildings and the cash vault and all of that, and then we have this new breed, if you want to put it that way, of institutions which are like online. You don't go to a building, you don't meet a teller, and they are called neobanks, right? So and both the banks and the neobanks are very successful businesses nowadays. Just one is more traditional, and the neobanks is the new way of doing things. And I think the youth of today is very much likes to do things online, right? So they're used to ordering food online, watching movies. Being online has become a big part, an important part of their lives. So I think giving them an opportunity, to use this online time productively in a productive manner is the right thing to do. So so I think that's one of the benefits of online education, that you're actually able to use your time online productively. And the fact that it's on demand, the fact that it's flexible, the fact that you don't have to like relocate or travel or rent an apartment somewhere in order to kind of fulfill your dream and get yourself into this into the tech sector. I think that helps a lot. And I think another differentiating factor is that at Skill we are not focusing only on like specific technology, and Konstantin has discussed this as well. But we have three pillars that we focus on. One is the specific technology, tech skills, like call this or that, code language. And the second is career care. And the third is, although we are online, we often organize different meetups, events, conferences, and we do have a space for them to meet as well. So networking. And I often say that if you don't know someone in a profession, if you have no one that you know in the profession, it will be more or less impossible for you to enter in that profession, right? So you need to know people in that profession in order to become like that. So tech skills and knowledge, of course, super important, but also career care and networking are the other key components of skill that we offer. So that would be why.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. And another question is Central Asian University.
Yeah.
So this partnership, how did it start and why are we doing it together?
It all started with a campus tour. I think you should remember that. But yeah, I was super impressed with how Generally, I think the city of Tashkent is developing, is growing, and also the Central Asia University is a young university, like a young institution like SkillWill. So I think as two young institutions, we kind of understand each other well, and complement each other in terms of our values and what we have. So yeah, we are very glad to be partners with the Central Asian University, and we're looking forward to do great things together. Yeah. So what drew us to Central Asian University is the focus that you have on the tech and the technological sector. So together with the amazing campus infrastructure, you also have support for startups. And although the courses are online, the students will be able to use both the infrastructure and the startup ecosystem present here in the Central Asian University. I think also it's an important indicator that you're focused on tech is the fact that you often have some tech giants, global tech giants, invited to your campus. So, for example, Steve Wozniak and Zach Kass as well. So yeah, the focus and tech being a priority was one of the deciding factors, for us to choose to partner with Central Asian University.
Thank you. So we had a very productive conversation, I think. I think our students and prospective students have got enough information about the course, about the university, about both Central Asian University and Neo University. So your last messages to our students and our potential students.
Well, last wouldn't be last, but I think for today, maybe let's
That's right.
let's call it for today. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure students still will have questions, so they can go online on the Central Asian University online website and check out the website, which has detailed information about the curriculum and the learning outcomes and all the other parameters of the course. And also, please get in touch with us on the contact. So we are waiting for you, and we are very excited to support you on the journey to jumpstart your career in the tech sector.
Thank you. Costa?
Okay, my message for your students will be that break barriers, break myths, get ready for new profession, and get ready for future career in tech industry.
Thank you very much. All right. I know it's been, I think, your first and second trip to Uzbekistan. So I hope you enjoy the country. And I hope you enjoy the university as well. And thank you very much for coming and for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.